Let's talk about something else that made me angry. So Senator Hawley, quote, refused to acknowledge that some transgender men can get pregnant. Washington Post. So maybe if you heard about this exchange that happened. Anyway, let's talk about the Washington Post. The Washington Post accused Senator Josh Hawley, Republican from Missouri, for, quote, refusing to acknowledge that some transgender men can get pregnant in an article published late Tuesday. Politics writer Marina Alfaro broke down the new viral exchange between Hawley and the University of California at Berkeley law professor Khiara Bridges over the question of who can get pregnant during the Senate Judiciary Committee on the impact on the end of Roe versus Wade. During the hearing, Hawley asked Professor Bridges to unpack what she meant when she used the phrase people with a capacity for pregnancy. After more queries, the professor accused the senator of employing a transphobic line of questioning that would lead to violence against transgender people. The paper gave credence to Bridges' statement that seemed unwilling to say only biological women could get pregnant. Instead, Alfaro said Hawley had, quote, refused to acknowledge transgender people by not recognizing Bridges using gender-neutral language. Quote, quote, some experts on gender and reproductive rights use gender-neutral terms, including people with a capacity for pregnancy and pregnant people, when talking about these issues, which will help illustrate not only the cisgender women have the ability for pregnancy, and cisgender women aren't the only ones impacted by the decisions to restrict reproductive health care, the reporter began. She continued. Hawley, however, doubled down on his questioning, asking Bridges what the core of her argument was. Bridges then told the senator his line of questioning was transphobic because he was refusing to acknowledge transgender people. The way the paper framed the exchange provoked a flurry of mockery online, and then it has a bunch of people saying, hey, this is ridiculous. Because, you know, a lot of people on the left want to say that this obviously leftist, she's got these, like, 2 different piercings in her nose. Obviously leftist. You know, this Karen, this, what's her name? Khiara Bridges. You know, she's going up there. He's asking questions. Like, are you saying that, like, when you mean, you know, people who can get pregnant, you mean women, right? Well, why not just say women? Because we're all adults and there's an objective reality. Are you saying that, you know, men can't get pregnant? It's like, no, if you can get pregnant, that means you're not a man. You know, it seems really simple, but somehow, you know, all these arguments keep cropping up in our national discourse and stuff like that. And I just don't get it. You know, I really don't get it. It's like, why is this so hard for people to understand? If you're pregnant, you're not a dude. All right? Worse, you're not a mother. All right? When these people who think they're women are raising a child thinking they're a mother, those people are they're sick people, and they're going to damage those kids. I'm telling you. You can look at me like Senator Josh Hawley all you want. You say, you know, the trans people don't exist. Yeah, because you cannot trans. There is no transit of gender. Can't happen. Sorry. You can't make reality what you want it to be. You know? I wish I was Superman. I've wished I was Superman since I was like 3 years old. I'd still die if I got shot. You know what I'm saying? But the good news is I'm not vulnerable to kryptonite.